Hello everyone, good morning and thank you for your attendance at today's rally. I am here today to notify you of the growing deterioration of the Great Barrier Coral Reefs located in Queensland, Australia. So, I bet you're probably wondering, why should we care about the Great Barrier Coral Reefs? They are not anywhere near our area, right? But we should care. We are all aware that climate change is happening. But are we considering the effects that global warming has on the oceans and its marine life? The outcomes are exceptionally serious, and will only continue to worsen if we do not step up to make a difference. Together, we can save the reefs. The journal Earth and Space Science News predicts that climate change is having a drastic effect on the world's coral reefs. In particular, the Great Barrier Reef is at risk. Researchers at the National Science Foundation have concluded that, due to warmer temperatures in the ocean, the internal tissue of the reefs will become exposed, which is termed as bleaching and can be extremely deadly for the corals. Overfishing is also a contributing factor, because some fish that protect the reefs are suffering a severe population loss as well. So I have your attention now. Clearly, climate change is a significant factor, which is partially caused by humans, but we, as humans, are solely responsible for fishing. And this can have serious effects for the economy. Remember, together we can save the reefs. Oceanographers are predicting that, for the summer of 2019, the corals are expected to undergo extreme bleaching and will likely suffer a major population decline. The United States' National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, has predicted that there is a 60% chance that the Great Barrier Reef will reach this point. There is a possibility that if climate change continues to worsen, that all corals in the Great Barrier Reef will diminish, which will negatively impact jobs, travel, and fish markets. You may be wondering, is it just the corals that are at risk, or are other marine life affected as well as a result? Well, due to the fact that the corals are affected, this does have an impact on other fish, which directly affects us. Are you more interested in your individual impact now? Remember, together we can save the reefs. Nicholas Kuznets, an environmental journalist, states that climate change is not only affecting the reefs, marine life are at a large risk as well because they depend on the reefs. If these fish start dying off, there will be a substantial loss of fish as a food source for humans. Seafood is a popular food source, especially for restaurants along the coast. Are you now starting to consider the human effect on coral reef deterioration? What if your favorite seafood dish, steamed lobster with melted butter on the side, was no longer on the menu because of the coral reef deterioration and overfishing? NOAA states that fishing lines and nets that are placed too close to coral reefs can cause long-term damage. In 2016, the International Union for the Conservation of Nature predicted that climate change will foreseeably provoke bleaching for coral reefs globally by 2050. Due to the increasing temperatures, it is especially crucial to take action because the corals are not only facing bleaching, but also water contamination and environmentally unfriendly fishing. So, you are probably wondering now, what can we do to help? Are there any solutions? In fact, there is. Remember, together we can save the reefs. Lisa Cox, Australia's environmental reporter, states that Australia is partaking in the Paris Agreement to handle climate change and its effects on a global level. The country also received a fund of $100 million from the Great Barrier Reef Foundation, which will help replace the corals. In regards to fishing practices, NOAA states that potential solutions include paying attention to fishing guidelines for catches, and avoiding the usage of nets and traps that take herbivorous marine life, who play a crucial role in helping sustain the coral reefs. Citizens can also contribute by selecting sustainable fish for eating, while also only taking the fish that is in demand, while putting back fish that is not desired. If we begin taking steps like I just described, we will be on our way to helping save the coral reefs. Remember, together we can save the reefs. Cox also includes that benefits for this problem include enacting legislation to address climate change and potential solutions for discontinuing the warming and ways to protect the reefs. Isla Loomis, a freelance science writer, states that enacting restrictions regarding fishing for food purchasing will be useful to ensure that the marine life that do protect the coral reefs, such as parrotfish, are not being taken, which in the long term could have a positive impact on sustaining the reefs. In regards to climate change, many feel that lawmakers are the ones that have the utmost power in this fight against climate change. Although this is true, it is important to promote such laws to protect the reefs. If you care about this issue on your seafood, contact your local representative to make a difference. Remember, together we can save the reefs. The journal Inside Climate News reports that various charities and environmentalists have developed the 50 Reefs Project. This project is receiving donations from various organizations and was created in 2017 when Australian government officials declared that the Great Barrier Reef is likely to continue to undergo further bleaching. The group has a starting budget of $2 million. Their goal is to locate 50 reefs worldwide that have a potential of surviving in order to sustain them with appropriate methods. Remember, together we can save the reefs. Do any of these solutions make you feel more optimistic about this issue of deteriorating coral reefs? Although this is a major problem, it will not go away on its own. Therefore, we must take action. You can help by doing your individual part, whether that be by enacting safe fishing practices, contacting your local representative, or by supporting the 50 Reefs Project with funds and overall support. Together, we can make a difference and save the reefs. Thanks to you, there is hope for the Great Barrier Coral Reefs. Thank you.